Well, hey, my fellow riffraff people of the 80s, I am JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we did the second half of that one mission, which that one mission was the Agent 9 mission in the fireworks factory. And in this episode, well, we are going to be chasing this guy in the Crystal Islands, which we already started the Crystal Islands in the last episode, but I forgot to tell you guys. Also, the main area of this level has this infinite flight power-up, which I find pretty cool. Also, there are some speed things right here that we should go into to actually catch up to this guy, because that'll make it so catching up to this guy is definitely really easy, and also getting this guy is also pretty easy. Kind of like that. We already got him, and we only really went one lap around the area. But there are a few other areas we can go to with this infinite flight power-up that I do actually want to get through, and do I have full sparks? Okay, I do have full sparks. It's kind of hard to tell. That's the one downside about the full sparks being gold as well. It's kind of really hard to tell about, like, if he's actually, like, full power or not. Also, here is something you'd probably miss. There is an actual gem up there, which I kind of showed in the last episode when I accidentally did the little power-up thing, which, okay, can I just... Okay, there we go. I actually want to go back into here, because there is an area somewhere around here that there has, like, there's a whole bunch of gems on top of it, kind of like right here. And I believe it is this area here, which you actually do need to go here to get this key, which we actually have the little, like, unlocking thing for the key eventually. But let's actually glide up onto here to get this egg that is also up here, because there's another reason you have to go up here. If we can actually get it, god dang it, Grace. Something I always found weird about this game, at least my copy of this game, is that whenever I play it, or, like, I'm trying to get an egg, basically, it kind of does that. Like, it won't, like, respond if I'm at a certain angle. I don't know if it's all copies of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, or if it's just mine, but that is at least what I have noticed. And also, there are a whole bunch of gems here, because we basically need enough room to have 700 gems in this level. And that is definitely something we need. Also, I'm very happy that I really haven't been using the gem finder that much, because I really haven't been needing to use the gem finder. Also, I'm wondering, how am I going to get down here? Because well, not down here, down to the other area, because I actually do need to fly back to the one area, which I might have to do like a series of shortcuts or whatever, which I believe I'm gonna have to backtrack a lot. And I do have to backtrack a lot. And as you see right here, like, these things always stay up now, so that is really nice. Now that we're back up here, we can actually fly over to this area here. Well, actually, we're going to need to hover for that. And we will be able to put the key in here, and I believe that is the last amount of gems we are going to need for this area. At least I believe it is. I am not exactly sure. Not in the level, though, because if we do check right now, there are no more gems in this area. It's always weird, like, doing that awkward pause when there's no more gems in the area to get. But we do need to go into this Bentley the Yeti section, which I did not even touch the ground, so that is why I'm kind of higher in the air for that.
Good evening, Spyro. The amazing Randini is about to put on a display of prestidigitation. I've heard that it's quite impressive, so I'm going to watch the show.
Now, the funny thing is, prestidigitation is actually a word, which I didn't think it was a word when I first played this game, so I looked it up on Google, and turns out it is showing an act of magic. So not only is it just a word, well, not only is it actually a word, it is also a word that makes sense for what is happening. So it shows that Bentley the Yeti is truly amazing in his, like, smartness, at least. And now, I do actually want to try something. Well, okay, I can't push that way, so I'm going to have to push it this way. But I do not want to actually talk to this little gnome here first. I actually want to go down here to get these gems, because then I'm pretty sure if we get these gems, we will have all the gems, which if we don't have all the gems, I think the gem finder's lying to me, because it would show that we still have the gems. Well, we don't have the gems or whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. All I know is that I believe once we get to 5,100, we will have enough gems, and it looks like we only need a 2 gem to do this. So, is that the last gem? Yeah, we have all 700 out of 700, so let's do the last mission of Crystal Islands.
I'm afraid my magic show seems to have overexcited the moles. They need a good bonk on the head to calm them down, and you look like just the man to help.
Yeah, this mission is annoying.
A light tap on the head should sort them out, but watch out for my friends. They're trying to burrow after them.
Yeah, I mean, the mission isn't, like, it's not the worst mission in the game, I'll tell you that. but it is definitely an annoying mission. What you have to do is you have to bonk a whole bunch of these moles on the head, and it gets really annoying eventually, because you have like a minute to do it. And also, like, you have to watch out for those guys right there. Like, I exactly showed what you're not supposed to be doing. So yeah, this is going to take a lot longer than you want it to take. And my nose is getting all clogged, which is weird because a little bit of a story to tell you. All this week currently, which you wouldn't have known because, well, one, I don't record during the week, and also I kind of just thought of, God, oh, I can't believe I did not hit that. Okay, can we actually get one of these moles here? Thank you. For some reason, there was no moles coming out of the areas. It was only, like, those little guys there. Because I'm like, whoa, calm down, buddies. You're only showing these things here, which I need to actually get... I need to hurry up on these. But luckily, eventually, you'll be getting a lot more of these guys going through here. And also, they kind of do that, which is really annoying. Because, like, they'll go up, and then you have to do those. And I don't know if I'm actually going to get all of these here. Because of all the amounts of guys I need to actually get. Or I might be able to get it. I don't know. It depends on how lucky I am, actually. Okay, if I actually get lucky, I might be able to get this. I just need to find a few more of these guys. I don't know. Can I get this? Okay, come on, come on, come on. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, yeah. I actually got it second try.
Well done. And look, one of my friends dug up this whilst chasing the moles.
Oh, God. That took a lot less time than I thought it was going to, Hank. I am honestly really happy about that. Let's talk to him again.
I'm afraid I've had to cancel my next performance. One of the moles ate all my magic cards.
Sorry about that cut there. It was just because, well, my dad is... Sorry about that second cut there. It is because my dad is actually, kind of like moving his truck outside, and it was kind of a little bit loud in... Well, at least I could hear it, so you could probably hear it picking up. But now, we are basically all done with Crystal Island, so the only thing we really have to do is we have to basically just go... Actually, no, we can just exit the level. Why am I even worrying about going back to the thing? Exiting the level is the only thing we really have to do. And what time is it, actually? It looks like it says 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so I am actually going to be starting the next level in this episode, which is weird because this is actually probably going to be, well, I mean, this is the last episode in the recording session, so okay, that is not the right way, but, so I'm probably not going to be finishing the level in this episode, but I'm going to have to continue off from where I was in the level, which is going to feel kind of weird, but anyways, it is over here, probably one of my more favorite levels in this area, Desert Ruins. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, Crystal Islands is probably not one of their favorites, but I really like Crystal Islands, but Desert Ruins can be hard for some, but I personally kind of really like Desert Ruins. Let's talk to this guy right over here, this nerd.
Hello, you must be Spyro. A lot of people are talking about all the things you've done for them. Do you think you could help find my girlfriend Tara? She went off to raid the tomb of the stone golem, and I haven't seen her since. I'd go look inside the tomb myself, but you know there's all these scorpions and stuff.
All I'm gonna say is this level is a huge reference to a certain game series you probably already know already, it's Tomb Raider. I was gonna make it, like, inconspicuous and like, oh, what is the reference to? But then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. It is a Tomb Raider reference, because, well, let's say, I believe it's Lara Croft in the games, but they say Tara Croft to be kind of funny, which I guess it's kind of funny, or, well, not really funny, but like a parody on the name, kind of like a play on words. Except it's really not, because it's basically just another girl's name, Tara, but it's just not really that, and I can't believe I actually did not get hit by that. Are there any gems up here? Well, there are gems up on the other platform, but what happened was I accidentally overshot it. Also, hear this music here? You would actually be hearing this music in the separate sections of, what's the level? Enchanted Towers. You'd actually be hearing this music if you're in the skating area and also the regular area if you were playing the regular version of this game. And in this level, it'd still be the same music here, because this is basically the Desert Ruins soundtrack. But I guess in the game, it would also have been the Haunted Towers soundtrack, which I don't even know how I'm going to be getting this. Okay, can I do... Oh, crap, I forgot. You have to charge those guys. But that was actually a really cool thing that I was able to do that, though, because I was basically able to cheat death. I did not die from there, because Jordan cheated death. And you know what? I might be able to get through this whole level in this episode. I kind of just thought of that, because this level is not long in the slightest. Also, that guy does not give you any gems. I thought I'd show you that because, well, it is kind of like one of those once-in-a-lifetime things where you see an enemy that does not give you any gems. So that is why I'm like, you know what? This enemy doesn't give you any gems, and these guys are a pain in the butt if you aren't fast enough. So that is another thing you have to watch out for. You also have to watch out for those guys, because those guys can get annoying eventually. Also, there is a money bag section in there, which I'm going to be talking later, because, well, there's a whole bunch of other stuff we can actually do before going into the money bag section, because, well, we do have a few of these areas, and we also have, let's just say we have an area with a character that we have not seen for a really long time, which is really weird, and there's, like, a motorcycle going on, like, very close to my house, or at least I think it's passing my house, because, well, let's just say, for all my experience with recording and stuff, let's say a motorcycle is definitely the loudest thing you are ever going to be hearing when you're recording, because, well, those sons of bitches, they are really loud. Also, I think my Super Mario Galaxy 2 versus mouth is coming out, but first we have this egg right here, Andy. Well, is he Andy Samberg? Well, he is not Andy Samberg, he is just Andy, because these dragons do not have last names, because one, Spyro doesn't even have a last name, so it'd be unfair if these dragons had a last name. Also, I don't even know how you'd be able to get across these areas with the way I do these things, but I'm actually going to have to go back here and then go here, because I had to get that gem, but we already have a second egg, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. That is a reference I wanted to make. I wasn't thinking that reference because, well, I have no idea what the names of these guys are before I go into them. Also, the fodder here are actually lizards, kind of like Midnight Mountain. So that is actually pretty gosh darn cool. And also we have this little secret area in here, which in this secret area, we will be able to go into here and get this key, which I believe we got everything we needed to get in there. So I don't really need to worry about that. And, oh god, let's get out of here. Oh, actually, let's get this fodder here. I wasn't planning on getting that fodder, but since we got hit, well, we kind of had to get that fodder. But now, we do have, actually no, I believe there is one extra thing we can get before going into the Sheila section, because there's like a little separate path we can take, which, I kind of did a little bit of a blind glump. That is weird. It's kind of like Game Grumps, but it's like a glump, kind of like you're sad or something. But what I was trying to say was we were going to be doing a blind glide there, and now we're going to be gliding over here to get this gem, or not, actually. No, we did not get that gem thing. There we go. I had to stop trying to be a little speedrunning person, because if I wasn't being a speedrunning person, I could have got that perfectly fine. But now from over here, we are able to glide over to the Sheila section and go in. Let's talk to this thing first. I actually want to see it. Come on in, okay. I guess you can say that in like an Australian accent, but here's Sheila.
Hi, Spyro. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm just off for a bit of a walkabout right now. You know, sometimes you just long for the simple, old-fashioned pleasures of yesteryear, don't ya?
It's funny, because there are actually kind of two references in there. One of them is that, well, let's just say that Sheila is basically saying that we have not played her since the little bombing things with the little fireflies, and it's been a really long time since then. It's been, how long has it been since then? Probably like part 12 or 13 it's been since we were able to actually use those, and oh god, I am not having luck with this. Usually I actually have a lot less, usually I have a lot more luck than that, but I guess really, all you really have to do for these areas is just kind of ground pound those guys, and that is really it, and that thing actually moves, like, side to side. I mean, all of them kind of move up and down, so that's something you have to worry about. Well, I wasted that thing. I didn't even... Oh, whoa, okay. That was really freaky. It, like, wasn't going correctly. I don't even know why... Oh, Jesus Christ. I am, like, going through this rambunctiously, because I am trying to be like, oh, well, let's see what we can get here. Also, there's an egg here. Lester. The funny thing is, even though this level is really short, there are 2 eggs in this level, which I don't know why they put 2 eggs in this level, because one, this level isn't actually all that hard to begin with, and Sheila's like glitching out like crazy there, and I don't, okay. After I say it's not hard, I get hit by that guy, so that's something you need to watch out for. You want to watch out for that, because if you get hit by those guys, that can be kind of bad. Also, I believe there is an enemy here, which I believe I can just ground pound like that. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Also, can I smash you? Yes, I can smash you. I believe we're actually getting really close to the end of this level anyways, because I believe after here we should have the egg, and we are already done with the Sheila section. Pete. Now, did we get everything? Yes, we did get everything. So yeah, that is the last time we're going to be seeing Sheila in the playable game. We will see her again Never mind about that. I was wondering what the heck my dad was doing out there, but I guess he's not going to be really stopping, so I guess I'm just going to keep going on through this level, which now thinking of, I'm probably going to finish the rest of this level in this episode, actually, because I probably can. Let's talk to Moneybags.
Well, Spyro, I bet you're glad to see me. It just happens that I know the, password to open the door to the tomb of the stone golem. But it seems to have slipped my mind for the moment, if you know what I mean.
I never knew the Pokemon Golem had a tomb. Okay, fine.
Very well, then. The password to open the tomb is... Are you ready? Gullible!
Oh, great. Let's talk to him again, because I believe he says something really annoying.
Okay, there was no password. I was standing in front of the wall switch. What are you gonna do? Sue me?
Well, I'm gonna flame you like that, which we can't actually hurt him. Never mind. Moneybags is invincible after all. I didn't know if you knew that. Moneybags is impervious to all the magic and stuff that you might be thinking or whatever. And also you have to watch out for these guys too, because now we kind of have double duties here with all of these guys, and I probably should have got hurt by that, knowing my luck, because, well, that would have probably happened, but it did not look like I got hurt by that. But as you saw up there, there actually is a life we can actually get, but first we want to get this guy, which for some reason, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the section in Spyro 1 with, like, I believe it was Terrace Village and also the main homeworld, but of, like, Beastmakers. But now we have Tara. Oh, we have to actually go up to her and talk to her like that.
Well, well, look at you. Showing up here to raid the tomb after I've done all the work. I spend all day pressing switches and shoving boxes around, and you just waltz in here expecting to claim the treasure. Well, might as well have it. Only turned out to be a lousy egg anyway.
Hey, eggs are not lousy. They make good breakfast, Marty. You're calling that a lousy egg. Also, you cannot move until she runs all the way into that portal, which is kind of annoying. I guess they're giving you a chance to realize that, see this? Yeah, we actually made a Tomb Raider reference, which I don't even know. Wait, when was the first Tomb Raider game come out? I believe it was sometime in the 90s. I think it was actually might have been 99. I don't know. I am sorry if I am really, like, ruining anyone's childhood or whatever, and those frames were glitching like crazy there. Can we smite you? Yes, we smited you by the, stuff or whatever. I actually want this to be showing here, and also watch out for that. Because we basically have to climb up this thing here, and also watch out for another thing that's going to be coming up here, which that thing is this thing here, which I'm surprised, never mind, I got hit by that. I was about to say, I was surprised I did not get hit by that. Also, are there any... Did I, like, one of the gem... Okay, the gem did not fall down here. I thought I saw a gem fall down here, but I guess I was mistaken. And I guess I am going to be finishing this level in this episode, because, like, I know we're, like, 20 minutes in or something like that, or... actually a little less than 20 minutes in, and also I did have some cutting too, so that was something we have to worry about or whatever. But we do have a 25 gem over here, and a little bit of an extra health extension, except it's not a health extension, it is a life. And now, are there any more gems in this area? There are gems up there. Where are those gems? Oh, I know exactly what those are pointing to. Never mind. Those are pointing to the chest that we have not yet unlocked. So we are going to be getting that after we do this little section up here, because we do have to be in this tomb to get to this section, even though we could go down and get it because we do have a shortcut to the end of the level. But now we can just kind of ground pound into here and try to look for any more gems. Are there any more gems? Well, no, because it's actually this way. I thought it was the other way we had to go into it. But... we have a little bit of an underwater, well, not right here, but we have a little bit of an underwater section right now, with a little bit of a shooting section. Yeah.
I've been training my new pet manta ray to carry the latest technology super high-impact underwater missile launchers. Want to ride him and try blasting some sharks?
Yeah, and I think I finally found out what my dad was doing, because I think he's gone now.
Just watch out for the shark riders. They're carrying the latest JX5 underwater tracking ammunition.
Okay, well now, let's shoot a whole bunch of these guys, which luckily, I believe there are a few areas we do need to get in here, which we do actually need to shoot these guys anyways, which these guys are not that hard to shoot anyways. All you have to really do is you kind of just have to kind of basically aim for them just slightly, and you should be able to shoot them. But I do want to get these things over here, because those are like the main thing of my wanting, getting those things. And oh my, can I hit one of these guys? Because I am like not hitting any of these guys here, and that is like really not to my liking. because that is not great. Also, if you want to know, these are actually the sharks from, crap, what's the level? It's the one main water level in the first main area of Spyro 2. I don't know what it's called for the life of me. Ah, crap, what is it? No, it's not Shady Oasis, that's in the World 2. And that's not even a water level. There's Sunny Beach, and then there's another one with, like, the little, like, I believe it's the seahorses or whatever. And yeah, you'll find, I guess you can find that out by looking through the game or whatever. But it's a cool level, except it kind of actually looks like this, kind of. Because in that level, you also had this little area where you had to go through on this little manta ray. Except you had to go through rings. Now the manta ray has a shooter, and you can shoot things with it. I don't even know. But all I'm trying to do, I'm trying to shoot this stupid guy here, and I almost got shot by that. What the crap? Okay, can I shoot this guy here? Because it is not looking like I can actually get a good shot on him. I only have 2 of them left, and that is all. Okay, I got him, finally, thank you. Now, I only have 1 of these guys left, and I don't even know where the heck he is. But first, before I get that guy, might as well get this. Or not. Or we can miss that or whatever. But let's get this anyways, because I don't need to go back and get that anyways. But now, okay, where are you? You are somewhere here. You're flying up on the upper part of this, and I don't know where you are flying up here on the upper part of this, so I'm just gonna fly here until I find you. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? I'm gonna cut. There you are. I found you. Now I lost you. I don't know where you are now. You're over here, I think. There you are. I found you. Now can I hit you? I want to hit you. Thank you. Oh god, I almost got hit by that. That could have been close.
Nice shooting, comrade. Where'd you learn to aim like that? Oh, by the way, Bianca wanted me to give you this egg. She says she accidentally turned it into a woolly mammoth for 5 minutes, but it should still be okay.
Oh, I really hope it should still be okay. Sadie. Now, the one bad thing about this is I probably should have got the rest of the gems, like, out in the main area before going through here, because now I'm going to have to go through a whole bunch of areas in here trying to look for a whole bunch of gems, especially for those little cannon things I shot out, because I believe some of the gems are on the ground. If this takes too long, I might speed it up, I might not, I don't know. But all I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get all the gems on the ground that I see, because there are still a good amount of gems in this water area, and I haven't played a game with, a character that actually breathed underwater, well, not breathed underwater, but was able to live underwater, and or swim currently, and not have to worry about an air meter underwater, like in Super Mario Galaxy 2 Versus, which I don't want to say too much more about it. But there is a Versus that my friend Jared and I are doing called Super Mario Galaxy 2 Versus, and I believe there is some more gems up here, which I believe that's actually kind of where the thing we broke was, or somewhere. Okay, where are you pointing me, buddy? Oh yeah, I forgot, there's some gems actually in here, and is that the last amount of gems we actually have to get? And it seems like that is the last amount of gems we have to get. Check again. Yep, that is. Okay, so we are basically done with this level, but there is one last thing we need to do. Yeah, we got through this level basically just within actually less than an episode technically, because I'm basically kind of doing this in the, well, I mean, I started doing Crystal Island, so I almost called it Crystal Glacier, but that's in the second game. This is not the second game. Now we have that one little thing we need to do, and we should be able to finish off Desert Ruins on a high note. Let's say like a high C. A high C seems like a good note to end off an episode on. And is it around here? Okay, I believe it's actually, once we go over here, there should be the little area we need to go to, and that should be about it. So I have to say, coming up close is going to be that's about it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. After we get this little thing right here, because you know what, we're just going to be skipping out until the one thing, which we have all the gems like that, and now we can exit the level. So, that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the next episode, we are going to be going into the next level, which you're going to be finding out what that is in the next episode. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later, and goodbye. Haunted Tomb, well, not Haunted Tomb, that's actually the next level, I spoiled it. Desert Ruins is actually pretty short, as you saw by this episode. See ya.